This evening, the two candidates competing to represent Washington in both the U.S. Senate and the 5th District in Congress faced off in a debate hosted by the Spokesman Review, Gonzaga, KSPS, the Black Lens, and the Washington State Debate Coalition. Our Alexandra Conyards followed the debates and has the key takeaways you need to know ahead of Election Day.
During the hour-long debate, Democratic candidate Carmela Conroy and Republican candidate Michael Baumgartner shared their stances on a wide range of issues, including the opioid crisis, affordable health care, and access.
When I get to Congress, if you give me that ability, I'll work on things that bring more price transparency and incentivize folks to make healthy decisions.
Baumgartner acknowledged the need for more doctors in rural areas. Conroy spoke in support of the Affordable Care Act, saying she would try to expand it.
I also would try to expand the number of pharmaceutical medicines for which the government could negotiate the prices with the drug companies.
Both candidates addressed the opioid crisis. They agreed more needs to be done to prevent illegal drugs from making their way into the U.S. But Conroy says Big Pharma are to blame as well.
We know now that they lied about that. And so part of what we need to do is hold pharmaceutical companies responsible and anybody else who's put that poison out into our systems and created this hellish system of addiction.
Here I just can't say enough how much we have to solve that border issue because this fentanyl is probably the biggest problem that we have in our communities right now, and it's getting worse.
The two also touched on the economy, with Baumgartner saying Congress needs to take a rein on reckless spending and Conroy pushing to make housing more affordable. In the race for the U.S. Senate, incumbent Maria Cantwell and Dr. Raul Garcia also debated today at Gonzaga. One major topic was the economy as well, with Dr. Garcia saying the Inflation Reduction Act is hurting Washingtonians.
Washingtonians are unfortunately paying so many more taxes to the pot for the Inflation Reduction Act and getting back little. This is what we have today. We need change.
Cantwell firing back.
Well, the Inflation Reduction Act was paid for, and it actually did reduce costs. And the question is, if you buy at Costco, do you get a discount? That's what we ensured for taxpayers.
The candidates also debated on topics like abortion, homelessness, and Washington's opioid crisis. In studio, Alexandra Conyards, 4 News Now.